Oh,
Hi.
hello. I'm Ginger.
I'm Dee.
And this is Chattin with CHAP. Episode 12.
It is 12. I messed up last week. I didn't have Ginger and I didn't know what I was doing.
Big deal.
I said
had
12
no
last week. Sorry about that.
So we're back.
Yay.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes.
And we hope that it's been filled with love and joy and peace and time for reflection and remembering the awesome things that God did in 2018 and looking forward to the wonderful things He's going to do in 2019.
Yes. That's right.
So glad you are here with us tonight. And we are going to talk about evaluators and evaluations
We
today.
sure are. We sure are. It almost sounds as scary as testing. But I promise you, once again, it's not scary at all. The important thing is finding an evaluator who meshes with your goals and with what your philosophy is for homeschooling. And if you do that, it's not scary at all.
Yeah, so since we're all unique, evaluators are unique, there's many different styles, there's lots of different things you can look for out there. So there, you can have the evaluator sits down with you for an hour, sits down with your child for an hour and talks with them, or sits down with you and your student, asks some questions for half an hour, or you can meet up at convention. I know people who meet at convention for 5 or 10 minutes and they have their little evaluation. There are evaluators out there who write up long summaries of what you've done, a long summary, for a transcript. Some people really like to have beefy transcripts, so there's so many different options. So you just need to kind of pinpoint what you're looking for. And a way that there is a question list on CHAP Online under, if you go to Resources Evaluators, when you're interviewing an evaluator, that you can look at this list of questions. If you're not exactly sure what to ask or not exactly sure what your philosophy is, or that would help you ask questions and kind of get connected.
And there's lots of ways to find evaluators. I mean, you can start just by asking around.
Yeah, that's the best
Who
way.
are the other people using? What do they think about them? What does the evaluations, how does it go? What does it look like? So asking other homeschoolers, people in your co-op, that's a good way to do it. You can go online, chaponline.com. We have a list of evaluators there, and you just need to find someone who's qualified. Now you might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, in the Keys to Homeschooling, we have how to find an evaluator and what are the legal requirements to be an evaluator. So we have that right here in the Keys to Homeschooling.
It's also on that
And it's
Resources evaluator
you
link
can
I told you
find
about.
it there.
Yes.
So that's how you find out who's a good fit for you. And I want to talk to you just real briefly if it's not a good fit for you, because we had an amazing evaluator in elementary school. I just loved her with my older children, but she did not evaluate high school. So when they got to about 7th grade, we needed to start looking for a new evaluator. So someone recommended someone, and I went to her the first year, and it just didn't feel like a real good fit for our family, but I stuck it out one more year, and after that second year, I thought, this doesn't fit with my philosophy. It doesn't, it's not working. And so I found someone else, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's not like once you start, you can't, you're committed for life. So I found an amazing evaluator who I absolutely love, who Lord willing will evaluate my youngest, who's now in 9th grade, till he graduates. And it's an amazing relationship. And she's become a friend, a very dear friend of mine. But I did have those 2 years that, like, oh, this isn't working. And that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
It is okay. Yeah. And for us, we had the same evaluator for everybody. And then I was expecting to have to find someone else because she didn't do senior high, but then the law changed, which was so awesome. So we don't need to do a diploma program. I could issue my own diploma from home, and with that law change, she is able to continue on through high school, which was awesome because they know her, they're comfortable with her, we love her, and that is just great. So awesome
I think when you're consistent with someone, your kids build a relationship, it becomes more comfortable. But if it's not working, it's not working.
You can change, and that is totally cool. And then she chats with me and stuff, and she's a homeschooler too, and so she shares things from that they did, and it's just really really
awesome.
cool thing. So keep looking around and asking, and don't be afraid to switch evaluators till you find the one that works well.
That's right.
What was the other thing I was going to mention? Oh, don't compare yourself to someone else and doing it either. You don't have to pick the same evaluator as someone else, even someone you admire, and you don't have to be them or be like them.
Right.
Pick what's working for your family.
Right.
Because everyone's different and everyone's goals are different and everyone's reasons for doing, even using the same evaluator, your reasons are different for using that same evaluator. So you guys be you.
Yeah, be you. Because people who recommended that evaluator to me loved her, and they were a great. It was a great fit for their family, and I could have compared myself and said, "Oh, why isn't it working for me?"
Yeah.
Don't compare yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Find what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, next week we're going to be talking about.
Don't be a Lone Ranger.
But the Lone Ranger had
Tonto!
So we're going to be talking about finding your Tonto.
Find your Tonto.
Don't do this alone. Don't be a Lone Ranger. So that's what we're going to be sharing with you next week.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. We're glad to see you.
Yeah, we're glad we're back. This has been
Chattin' with Chap.
Good night.
Bye. Have a good week.